while it's there.
Listen, let me tell you how it is.
Try something new at the Ramen restaurant.
Come on, enough procrastinating. Let's go.
Listen, let me tell
Try
you
something
how
new at the
it is.
Ramen restaurant. Try something new at the Ramen restaurant.
Listen, let me tell you how it is.
Restaurant.
Listen, let me tell you how it is.
In adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize the opportunity while it's there.
Save this money or invest it.
Paid another handsome sum today.
Try something new at the Ramen restaurant.
Listen, let me tell you how it is.
Made another handsome sum today.
Come on, enough procrastinating. Let's
Try
go.
something new at the
Our
Ramen
success.
restaurant.
Listen, let me tell you how it is.
Made another handsome sum today.
Try something new at the Ramen restaurant.
A toast to our success.
Listen, let me tell you how it is.
Made another handsome sum today.
A toast
Try
to
something
our
new at the
success.
Ramen restaurant.
In adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize the opportunity while it's
Let me
there.
tell you how it is.
Made another handsome sum today.
Should I save this money or invest it? A toast to our success.
Try something new at the Ramen restaurant.
Listen, let me tell you how it is.
Made another handsome sum today.
I'm all for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it.
Try something new at the Ramen restaurant.
Listen, let me tell you how it is.
Made another handsome sum today.
Should I save?
Welcome, friend of child, and congratulations on the first day of your illustrious career with the Fatui. You sound remarkably sure of yourself. Remember, we are mere mortals. Our ideas are fluid like water. Only the Tsaritsa truly has a will as solid as the permafrost. But back to the matter at hand. Child tells me that he has upheld his end of your agreement.
What agreement? Oh, the thing about him helping us find a guy?
Correct. Child promised he would find someone to break the stalemate, and the Harbingers do not break their promises lightly.
Ah, where is that guy anyway?
Child is currently at Lioli Pavilion.
Oh, Paimon knows this one. There are two styles of cooking in Liyue, known as Lee style, and the flagship restaurant of the Lee style is Don't Talk to Paimon Like That. Anyway, Paimon's hungry. Let's get moving.
I can't wait to see my adorable daughter again.
Where has Master gone this time? Aha, you made it. As promised, I have found someone who can help you. Someone who can solve...
So, where is he? In Lily Pavilion?
He certainly is. Come, I took the liberty of setting up a business dinner, as per the Liu custom.
Welcome back, sir. You honor us with your patronage. Mr. Zhongli is awaiting your arrival in the room you booked.
Hi. Allow me to introduce Mr. Zhongli, consultant to an organization known as Wangsheng, and a trusted associate of the Fatui. Indeed, Wangsheng's line of work can be sensitive at times. Let's just say they understand when discretion is needed. And we, the Fatui, have always been glad to do business with friends who walk in the shadows.
Walk in the shadows?
It is an honor to meet you. I have heard tell of you from Mondstadt.
Discretion? Shadows? Is Wangsheng some kind of business involving dealing with people?
Indeed. It is as you have guessed. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor organizes burials. We ensure that those who pass on do so in peace.
Huh?
Did you think he was some sort of hired killer? The Fatui calls many such people friends, but the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor does not dabble in such business. Well, ostensibly. Well, they are still... I shouldn't say too much. In any case, I brought you to meet Mr. Zhongli because...
Because I can bring you to see Rex Lapis's vessel.
What?
Don't be so surprised. Sure, the Geo-Archon's body has been squirreled away by order of the Tianquan Ningguang. But first, let's hear what Mr. Zhongli has to say, shall we?
Rex Lapis may be the prime of Adepti, but he is ultimately an Adeptus. Many Adepti have left us over the millennia. This is the inexorable trend. The times have changed. You must have felt it too when you were at Jueyun Karst. Archons go by many names. The god of contracts, the god of commerce, The warrior god, Morax, Rex Lapis. Is the idea that he also has the title of Adeptus so strange? As you have seen, the time of the Adepti is ending, and the time of mankind is slowly dawning. In years past, Liyue's tradition was that a huge memorial service be held to mark the passing of every Adeptus. But this time, the Qixing have made no attempt whatsoever to respect this tradition. It is sacrilege.
Yeah, the killer hasn't even been caught yet.
Deicide or not, the concern of the Wangsheng funeral parlor is this. When the ritual to receive this god is so kingly, it is all the more egregious for his final send-off to go unattended to. Traveler, Child has told me a lot about you. Since you have had dealings with the Animo Archon, could I ask you to help me prepare the Geo Archon's last rites?
A wise decision. The Tianquan Ningguang has forbidden anyone from accessing Rex Lapis's vessel, which of course you would need to access if you were to achieve your goal of meeting all of the seven.
Precisely. Only by participating in the rite of parting will you be able to see the form of Rex Lapis again. If we are agreed, come with me. We will speak of the details as we walk.
All right, my bridge building work here is done. Turned out well, didn't it? You can go if you want to. Don't worry about me. I might just have a few more drinks and get acquainted with these things they call chopsticks in the meantime.
Hello? Hello? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me? Alright, let's try again. Can you hear me? Let's try again. Let's try again. Oh, I hope it still works, okay? Oh, I hope it still works, okay?
After having experienced the land of the absentee Archon, Traveler, how does it feel to know that our Archon and Adepti are here all around you in Liyue? Indeed, the weight of 3,700 years' worth of history runs deepest in the true divinity of Liyue. Organizing the rite of parting should prove to be an enlightening part of your travels. Liyue is the most prosperous of the seven nations, defended by deities and ruled by the Qixing. As such, the diplomatic maneuverings of the Fatui have gained no purchase here. Ningguang of the Qixing has always been on her guard against the Fatui. That is in all likelihood why Child wants to make use of the Wangsheng funeral parlor's connections.
Huh. What would Child get out of us doing the right...
I neither know nor do I wish to know. As far as I am concerned, the Fatui are merely financial sponsors. I only wish for Liyue's traditions to endure. These are the advance funds that Child has provided. If you use them up, you can go to him to apply for any...
Wow!
Well then, let us be off. The first step in our preparations shall be to...
Welcome to the Jade Mystery, my good friends. Would you like to try your luck betting on Jade? This could be your lucky day. It's cheap and it's fun, and who knows, you just...
Betting? No.
Noctilucous Jade, of radiant grade at the very least.
Radiant grade, Noctilucous Jade? I see. You're not a tourist. My apologies. I have some here for your perusal. What do you think? The Jade Mystery...
These 3 pieces really do look pretty. But how do we pick? Should we just grab one and go?
Oh? You want me to decide? If it were me, the answer would be simple.
Oh?
I'll take them all, boss.
Oh, you act with such panache, good sir. I always knew you were not a man of ordinary...
Oh, wait, boss! That one did... Hey! If we only need 1 for the ritual, aren't we wasting 3 times the Mora if we buy them all?
Oh, Mora. It is as you say. I suppose I overlooked this particular aspect of the transaction.
Huh? How do you not think about Mora when buying things?
No, she's so fucking cute, dude.
If one must always consider Mora before acting, then in all things one is bound by Mora.
What?
All Mora is currency, but not all currency is Mora.
What? Is this how the rich live? Well, he knows a lot about big money, but not a lot about big savings.
No need to waver. Even when I am constrained by Mora, I have ways of working around my limitations. Evaluating the quality of Noctilucous Jade is indeed very tricky. As crude ore, there is little difference in texture, lustrousness, and internal pattern between good and bad jade. Only after the item made using Noctilucous Jade has taken shape will you be able to see
whether it is a bar or not.
If you return to
There
those
is crafty merchants to be able. They will counter by saying that your crafting bench is to blame, or that your heat control was poor.
Whoa! To think it's that easy to get jade.
Poor.
But there is a way to
truly evaluate this jade, and true insider will know it.
A fool sees the
pointer and misses the moon.
What does that mean?
If you point
at the moon with your finger, a wise man knowing that you're pointing at the moon, while a fool will only see the finger, the patterns, the facade. These are the fingers. Noctilucous Jade is a mystical stone used to light up the darkness, and so its brightness is an important thing. It is the moon. To light up the darkness, and so its brightness is an important thing. It is the moon. To light up the darkness.
Noctilucous Jade of excellent quality would have superior pyro affinity. In other words, the bluer and brighter the luster of the ore under high temperature, the higher its quality.
I didn't realize you were such an expert. Is this normal life for a high-class gentleman?
I have imparted the priceless secrets of the Jade Trade to you. Now, all that's left is to put it into practice.
Priceless, huh? We're back to buy some...
Burn them? You can't do that, my friends. If you were to do so, what would I have to sell? Not buying? Come now, my good friends. We can still discuss. How about this? I can take a small sample of all three. I'll take a...
Don't worry. I know the rules. As long as we can...
All right. Take these as samples. I've carved them off with a knife and...
Aren't these too thin? Even paper's thicker. No, even a bug's wings are thicker. These are almost see-through.
Oh, you flatter me, but I have to be gentle with these. If I'd taken off even a bit more, it would have killed me.
But wouldn't something this thin go poof if we held it to the fire?
It can't be helped. Trying to deprive a merchant of his profits would be like...
What sort of condition?
While we add the high temperatures using pyro, we can use hydro to reinforce...
Oh! Oh, sir, to think you were this learned.
Strictly speaking, asking for samples when we have not yet agreed to purchase the goods is
Well, guess we just need to find a place to try this out. You mean at One Mean Restaurant?
That would not do. It is a place where people come and go. They would be endangered if the
Oh, Paimon remembers! Now, let's pack the...
It has been a long time since I last set foot in the Nation of Wind. A friend of mine from Mondstadt would always bring a few bottles of locally brewed dandelion wine whenever he came to visit me in Liyue. It must be said that the famed liquor of the land of pastorals is far better than Sumeru's frigid snake wine.
Incoming! Hey! That's the pot! It looks like the hilly trolls are still using it. It's a bit bright, but we gotta cut the line!
Terra Smash!
There's still soup in here! These hilly trolls sure have big appetites. This soup looks like it could be used as our hydro-elemental protection. We're ready to go! Paimon, use pyro to keep making the pot hotter until we... Mr. Zhongli said that the shinier and bluer the ore gets... Whoa! That light came from the first Noctilucous Jade! Hilly trolls are surrounding us again! Were they attracted by the light? Such nosy neighbors! Let's take care of them and continue again after.
No one escapes my sights! Don't blink! Hey!
Lucas Jade, didn't it? More hair churls? They don't give up, do they? Looks like they're mad that we ruined their food. Oh, that's bright! Too bright! That was the third Noctilucous Jade, wasn't it? It was so much shinier than the rest. Let's go with that one. Let's head back to the Jade Mystery to buy some jade, shall we?
Yeah, let's go buy some jade.
Mystery to buy some jade, shall we?
Yeah, let's go buy some jade.
Mystery to buy some...
You're back, my friends. I've kept the goods for you.
Exactly! That's the one Paimon remembers too!
No problem. If you have your eye on this one...
Then we'll take a box of the third.
Done. All the same, and pardon me for asking, but I'm...
I suppose it would not hurt to take...
Parting? Oh, dear. Oh, it's hard to believe. Even though the Jade Mystery has been in decline, it is said that when our alas, all things must pass. Well, if...
Are you sure? You didn't want to even give us...
If not for our Lord's protection, this city wouldn't exist as it does now. No proprietor could earn money off such a thing.
I'm sure Red...
In the safe hands of the Liyue Qixing and good honest merchants such as yourself, I, for one, believe that Liyue will continue to prosper, as it always has done.
All right. Thank you, my friends. What's with me getting all sentimental like this? I'll practically be giving away all my fortune at this rate.
Now that we've made our choice, let's take this Noctilucous Jade back.
Hey, wait a minute! He said it was half price without paying.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I must have forgotten to do that, too. Let me see. As I thought,
Any what?
Mora. My apologies. Another oversight on my part.
Oh, that won't do. This isn't some... That's a relief. Have a look.
It's fine. Just enough for half price. Though, to be honest, it'd be all right even if the sum wasn't quite enough.
Well, it's settled then. Let's take...
Look at you bossing everyone around. You didn't cough up a single Mora.
It seems that we must. I will keep that in mind. Thanks, both of you. We can leave the jade here. I have... yes. I have yet to go and see Child. So, as for the jewelsmith's renew...
Guess we can't do anything else. Also...
Yes. I have already rented this location, and have begun making preparations for the rite. That's right. The Liu Qixing have...
But when something this big happened here, should suspects like us really be at the crime scene? We might get caught by the Millilith. Although with that said, since we got back from Dway and Karst, none of those pesky Millilith soldiers have come chasing after us. Also, the, Rex Lapis vessel...
Traditionally, we call it the Exuvia.
Ah, right! That's what it was called. You seem to know everything, Mr. Zhongli. So, was this...
One must think that they already have someone in mind. Or perhaps they already know. These things are for the authorities in
Yujin terrorists to consider. Trying to help would probably only add their troubles.
Before the rite is conducted,
the Exuvia will keep the protect the house.
The only mint in Liu, which is to say the only mint into that.
However, more of the flows through the word meant there to that.
Oh, no! Paimon wasn't thinking about anything, but why do you know?
Since the rite of parting has the approval of the Qixing, it is a semi-official event. As such, there is already, perhaps each has their in Liu, where the god of contracts reigns.
On the continent
Only contracts may not be betrayed. Well then, we should go and prepare the perfume.
Perfumes? What?
No. Perfumes used to honor the silk.
It's not...
We're going to with that freaking horny ass freaking perfume girl. I think. She's definitely not here, below her. Alright, still we're going to her. After this, we're going to her.
Hey, boss.
Silk flowers?
Which kind? The,
Ugh, you ignorant shoppers.
Golden Housemaiden, Valley Weaver, and Fate's Yearning.
My goodness, you two must be his servants. Please refrain from any further attempts to contribute. Now then, please peruse at your leisure. Do let me know if you...
Silk flowers, just by contrast. This variety. Lastly, silk...
Wow!
I possess but a smattering of trivial knowledge.
oh, Mr.
I'll take them all.
Again?
How can I put this? When purchasing up of this silk flower purchase is not an analogous case. Perhaps you don't know. Like several other but this is the... Now that's settled.
You forgot to bring money again? Zhongli.
If I may interject, did I hear you say that these...
Yes.
Gosh, well, why didn't you... It would be...
Are you serious?
Why, if he had...
Huh.
Thank you.
Ours.
Please.
So, now that we've got the...
Ideally, with the help of an ex...
Talk about first...
Hence,
So this...
Yes, we're going with the horny ass girl mouth.
Maybe we can find some good candidates at the Adventurers Guild. Let's ask Lan. She's master of the Liyue branch, right?
I stopped accepting commissions a long time ago. Sorry, you two.
Oh, it's not that kind of favor. It's just a teeny tiny...
Wow. Just wow. I'm just going to assume that you're either joking or... To be fair, I put a lot of effort into my appearance for someone who spends all their time in the great outdoors.
Well, Paimon thinks you smell amazing. So come on, Lan. What's your secret?
Now that you mention it... Yeah. Oh, it must be from the Qingxing flowers I picked on the way back. I forgot I still have...
Aha! The truth is out. Lan's got a soft spot for wildflowers.
No, they were from a... Anyway, this is a pointless conversation. If you want...
The fortune teller, faithful...
Catch the wind.
Here to say.
Hello.
We've come to ask you a question.
Sorry, you caught me off guard. Most people aren't so direct. I think we need more time to get to know each other.
We just wanted to know what
Oh, well, I don't actually use any. That said, some of the cosmetics I use are scented. But since I usually set up my stall by the docks, I avoid perfume like the plague. Because Celestia forbid those lusty sailors catch a whiff and come hunting.
That's the worst thing.
While we're on the subject, have you never heard anyone mention Yingar's homemade...
Yingar?
Yes, that's her.
Great!
If you have the time, come and have your fortune told down by the harbor. I'll give...
Well, hello.
What? How did you know we...
Oh, I heard a rumor about a couple who were snooping around town looking for a sweet-smelling lady. Actually, I was starting to worry you wouldn't find me. This is the
Snooping around? Why are you...
What can I say? People love to talk. Relax. I know why you're here. You want to get your hand on my homemade perfume, don't you? What kind would you like? Could it be that you've been bewitched by my natural scent? If so, I'm afraid it's one of a kind.
Whatever this is, you guys need to snap out of it right now. Hand her the silk flowers.
3 in one go. You have extreme tastes for someone your age. Maybe the rumors I heard were true after all. You're on the prowl and need some sweet-smelling ammunition. Is that the best you could come up with? Even if you were genuinely offering perfume.
Zhongli was right. People don't remember.
As one of my favorite poems goes.
That went over...
In short, so, where is a good place for making sweet, sweet perfume? You mean Wanmin restaurant?
Let's try to hear how she talks in Japanese. I haven't heard her in Japanese. Fetch some water.
Try something new at the OnePercent restaurant.
This water will do. Now, I need you to... Perfume making uses an altogether different technique from alchemy. Here, let me teach you. You need to keep your wrist firm so your hand doesn't slip. Now, use your strong hand to stir it with a persistent rhythm. Keep going until the juices start to come out. Ooh, you're a natural, like a fish to water. Now take these and try. Don't forget to do all 3. They look visually identical during...
OnePercent restaurant.
Wow, this is some exquisite silk flower essence. The essence is placed into water and simmered. You must take care to control the heat during this process. If the temperature goes too high, it will affect the scent. So please, focus on controlling the heat. Don't waste a drop of that essence now. All 3 perfumes are ready, and you, my friend, a testament to the lengths you will go to for romance. It's so rare to see nowadays. Wow, you actually remembered my throwaway comment. You know, you're cuter than people give you credit for. If I didn't have my guard up, I can see how easily one could be taken in. Anyway, shall I give you a brief overview of each scent? It might just help you match the right scent to the right occasion.
Paimon wants to hear this.
This first one is sweet as candy, straight up. The second one is for those with more refined tastes. Finally, the third one has a soft but lingering scent, like a mist that... All clear? Don't get them mixed good. I'll leave you one who tries to sail through. Come and...
Let's take these 3 perfumes over to the Statue of the Seven. Mr. Zhongli's probably been waiting a while.
Bio is always far more effective in the...
We brought the perfume. Did we take too long? You were just staring.
Oh, you're back. Don't worry, I haven't waited long. Compared to the watch that Rex Lapis's statues have kept over Liyue, it...
Well, how can a person
That is true.
3 sets.
Thank you both. Let us offer them up.
This is the first kind of perfume. This is the second kind. It has a gentle but lingering fragrance. Something like the dusk mist. And it's a favorite of mature ladies. Oh, what was that? That's the one older, like, does that mean that Rex...
Perhaps. Perhaps. Rex Lapis has taken on countless forms.
What a shame. We only got to see the giant dragon form.
We can leave that to the authorities. Let us focus on the fond farewell for Rex Lapis.
So, we finished another step in our purpose.
Next, I would like the 2 of you to help me borrow the
cleansing bell.
At present.
Sure, but...
Ah.
Man.
Damn, dude. It's taking so long. It's been 50 minutes.
Incoming. Hey!
Madame Ping.
All things must change. Youngster, are you here to
What?
Back in my day, people said that but...
So that means...
Yes. This harbor is like a... Well, I shall say no more. Borrow something? Apart from that, I don't have... But it was not originally mine, either. I was a vain beauty when I was young, and He could not dissuade me, and so he gave it to me. It has been many years, and still, though, I can't recall when it started. Oh, these old bones are so slow to look for things.
What a weird thing to be proud of.
All right, children, there is no need to worry.
Do you live near here, Granny?
Oh, an old lady like me can't afford to buy a place in this city. See this ceramic teapot?
How does that work? What? There's no way Paimon would fit in there. And why do you need Paimon to go in anyway? Can't you just
Oh, youngsters. I simply mean that the bell is somewhere inside this.
This Granny's so weird. What does she mean her whole household is in here? Is she playing with us?
Real funny, Twigs. Funny. I gotcha. Real.
Where are we? What just happened?
Youngsters, this is where this old woman keeps all her things. Quickly now, go fetch that bell.
Whoa! That sounds like Granny's voice. So, this is her teapot? What's going on?
Oh dear, so many cobwebs. It seems I really haven't cleaned it in a long while. Sorry to trouble you, children. Please help an old lady clean up.
Teapot and the cleansing dove? Do you think this old granny could also be an adeptus?
Terra Smash! Dodge this! Terra Smash!
How many levels does this teapot have? It would be nice if we had one of these too. Or at least we wouldn't have to camp outside.
Oh, you found it. Youngsters are so quick on their feet. Oh, now, let me... All right, that'll do. Oh, in and out in no time. You youngsters really are quick. An adeptus. Oh, I haven't heard anyone say those words in earnest for a long... As to whether I am one or not, child. Surely you already understand.
Paimon kinda knows what you mean. But is also... Don't you think it's weird? Something's just happened.
Oh, don't be silly. Liyue Harbor has been through a great deal in its history, but no matter what, we have always performed the rite of parting first. To cry, catch the murderer at the top of one's lungs, but ignore the rite of parting. Now that you have come to borrow the bell, I guess that perhaps an old friend of mine, so why would I be unwilling to lend you the bell? Oh? Well, if it came to that, we haven't met in a while anyway. Oh, and that if they have time, they can come over for tea.
We will.
Indeed. This is the cleansing bell. Let's place the perfume we've prepared inside. Of course. How would I know that the bell was with her otherwise?
That's suspicious. But if you... Oh, yes, that'll... If you have the time, you can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you can always count on an old lady for a pot of tea.
That tone does not suit you. Still, her teapot is indeed very good. When a suitable time arrives, I'll bring a spot of...
So what's the next step in our preparation?
Next.
Ooh, Paimon.
I will explain it to you.
Oh!
You're here.
Yes, thank you.
It's rare to see customers who want to buy this type of kite nowadays.
Well, this is Mr. Zhongli from the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. We've talked about a whole bunch of things while traveling with him. He seems to know Liyue's favorite topics, money and government.
Well, that's because I prefer to share
Children's toys are very fun things, that's for sure. I finally...
Indeed.
I took as...
Ah, Paimon's heard that name before. Huh?
The design of this kite displays a firm grasp on the cyclicality. These markings of tree and leaf pay due honor to wisdom in the path justice flows. Well then, Granny Shan, I shall take these back with me.
Well, allow me.
Hey, it's Child!
No, I see Mr. Zhongli's the same as ever. When paying, well, when getting others to pay for him, he knows a great deal about money, and about the trials of the common man. He just doesn't consider poverty to be something that could ever happen to him. Or perhaps, you could say that he cannot imagine himself lacking money.
How has he not died of hunger yet?
Child, you are as fond... The rite of parting requires helping...
Oh, by the way, take this bag of money. You probably won't want to let Zhongli do the bargaining. If you... Seems I missed out on some interesting information. I suppose I'll just have to find a more opportune moment next time.
Hiring help? Sure. But let me just say first that I'm a reserve member.
Adventure?
That's not...
A most fair price.
A pleasure doing business with you.
A full...
Whoa, that's expensive.
Hero of Mondstadt.
Well, you may never have heard of this hero, but it seems you've heard of Mora nonetheless.
Hey, that's a good price.
So what's the job?
Let me see. We are still missing some wooden implements.
No problem. That'll be done. This is all you got? Then, Child? No. He's putting up the money? Now, still... How about this? Let's make a trade. Get me a single Chinkson flower.
Guess we've got no choice.
Have you brought the goods? Hey, that's pretty good. With this Chinkson flower...
All finished then? Splendid. Any leftover cash is yours to keep. A favor for the Fatui should never go...
You think you can buy us off with some loose change? No way! Paimon demands to know when the next payment is coming!
Well, how does this sound? You give me the information I need, and maybe I'll leave the...
What info do you need? Huh. Does that mean you know what he's after? Yikes! You're right! Signora!
You both need to calm down. I don't know what's gotten into you. Just what is this about? The atmosphere...
Next, we need some everlasting incense. For this, we need to go to Is everything okay?
Everything is fine. I was just informing them that they need not return the surplus Mora. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm...
Paimon definitely felt like Child wasn't happy with us just now.
He wasn't. I would have told him to see how the story would have gone. Chi-Chi.
Hello?
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Huh? Did you hear?
The reception, it seems.
How about... Oh, there you are. But you can't even reach the counter. Ah, Paimon thinks you might be right. What?
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy. I am Chi-Chi. Once upon a time, Chi-Chi died. Then, Chi-Chi was saved by the Adepti.
Something like this would be unimaginable.
Hello, little girl.
Excuse me, sir. Did you bring your prescription?
Surely no prescription is needed to purchase everlasting incense. It's not a controlled substance.
Chi-Chi can get your medicine, but only if you show Chi-Chi your prescription. These are Chi-Chi's orders from Chi-Chi.
Zombies are limited to acting within the confines of their orders. And somehow in this case, the zombie issues her own orders to herself. My dear Chi-Chi, we didn't bring a prescription, I'm afraid. But we do hope that you can still help us find some everlasting...
Okay then.
How did you manage that?
But Chi-Chi helps you. You help Chi-Chi. Only fair.
Since when do customers need to do favors for customer service staff?
Never mind. Just think of it as a peer-to-peer transaction. That way, everybody wins.
Go to Mount Tianheng, find the Guizhong Ballista, and hunt a cocoa goat. Please and thank you.
Guizhong Ballista. It's a kind of crossbow turret, installed on Mount Tianheng by an adeptus in the distant past. Located in Tianheng Pass,
Mr. Zhang.
Apparently not quite. This is the
cocoa goat is a legendary animal, an adeptabeast.
Did you want to add anything else?
No, just that the cocoa goat is a legendary animal. What it looks like, don't know. Where to find it, don't know either. Where it came from, also don't know.
Very well then. Let's start by investigating.
Don't know either. Also don't know.
After millennia of wear and tear, even Adepti contraptions.
So what are we gonna do? Quick, Mr. Zhongli, use your unlimited high society knowledge.
You almost make it sound like I'm some sort of bourgeois parasite whose only utility lies in providing quaint pieces of trivia on demand. That said, let me think for a moment. As I recall, if we can retrieve this...
So...
I have a smattering of knowledge on the top. With the parts in hand, I could at least tinker with.
Where is that supply post? Here, posting.
Terra Smash!
These... one moment. It is done. The Guizhong Ballista...
Woo!
It's easy enough. We simply need to do this. Look.
Over here we have... nothing. And over there...
Hey! Just what do you... So you fixed up this turret, because you're...
Not a turret. A Guizhong Ballista. Also, kindly state your name before you ask.
Ha! Are you blind or something? You're looking at the leader of the treasure hoarders, old man. This area is supposed to be chock full of hidden treasures, but you can't get anywhere near them with this thing keeping watch. In my last time we approached the mountain, it nearly skewered one of our guys. A few of us risked our lives to disarm it, which amazingly we managed. And then we turn our backs for 2 seconds, and you've... The next thing you'll be repairing is your faces!
Tut tut. Vandalizing the legacy of an Adeptus for selfish gain. It is not we who need
Quick!
Don't get frostbite.
Should.
Nice one.
Nowhere to hide.
Picked the wrong test.
Such a... Don't blink. Hey! No one escapes my sights.
You're open. You're open.
With sword comes shadow. Incoming.
These lowlifes didn't...
Troubling ourselves over this rabble is not worth the time.
Oh, yeah!
A search using the Guizhong Ballista revealed no significant life form. What's more, a contraption built using Adeptus technology should have no trouble detecting an...
Which means... the Paimon wouldn't go that... Good idea.
Damn, this freaking quest is long as shit, dude.
of light.
The book did. Book did. The book did. Like the book did.
Forgive us. We were unable to fulfill our end of the contract. We found...
What a disappointment. Don't worry about it.
Oh, poor Chi-Chi. Why does Paimon feel so guilty all of a sudden?
Cocoa goat milk is tasty. So tasty. Much better than normal goat milk. I'm sorry. I have a poor memory. I cannot remember the name. Ah, here. This is the name. Coconut milk.
Huh?
I owe you both an apology. I hastily agreed to what appeared to be an equitable agreement with this zombie child.
Never mind, Zhongli. You didn't know. As the Liyue proverb goes, all things are random and,
Excuse me, everyone. Did Chi-Chi say a bad thing?
Oh. Sorry, but Paimon's gonna leave the job of shattering this poor kiddo's world to you.
No.
Seems Chi-Chi took this pretty hard.
Someone learnt a valuable life lesson today, then. Thank you all for looking after my little Chi-Chi.
Might I ask who...
Ah, how rude of me. I'm Baizhu, boss of the Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Paimon thought Chi-Chi was the boss. Turns out it's some wacko who wears medicinal ingredients around his neck. What a sorry state of affairs. This little mascot is even more of a simpleton than Chi-Chi. Ah! The medicine... the snake is speaking! I prefer to stay silent, but faced with strangers, I must speak.
Don't mind Chung-Sheng. She's a good girl, really. As for you three, communal chaos causing with Chi-Chi aside, what business...
Do you sell everlasting
incense?
Phew, at last.
3 million more. Top quality. Guaranteed.
Aw, too bad the Qixing have taken it over for now. Security will be tighter than usual.
3 million. An innocuous number in and of itself. Though practically speaking, it could be a...
It's a crazy number. We'd never be able to make that much more. And as for Mr...
This is correct.
What are we gonna do?
Cocoa goat! Cocoa goat! My sides hurt. Oh my goodness. I cannot...
Hey, less laughter.
I'm almost in tears over here. Thank you. That was the best laugh I've had in a long time. In return, I'm more than happy to sort out this mess you've made. Excuse me, sir. Dr. Baizhu, isn't it? Truly honored. I'm Child, one of the Fatui Harbingers. Forgive my audacity, but I see a great many opportunities for us to collaborate in the future. If Boo Boo Pharmacy needed a stable supply of, say, coconut milk, the Fatui could help by setting up a robust and speedy...
Strange. I knew the Fatui infiltrated businesses with seductive deals, but...
Coconut milk. Baizhu, quick. Chi-Chi wants coconut milk.
Ah, yes, of course, Chi-Chi. Anything you want. Thank you, child. I look forward to a successful collaboration in the future. I can give you a discount on that everlasting incense, too. Let's say 2,990,000.
That's like zero diff...
2,990,000. Also an innocuous number in and of itself, though practically speaking, it is a whole 10,000 less than the original sum of... Well, now that this is settled, we must head back to Yujing Terrace. Mr. Child, Dr. Baizhu, little Miss Chi-Chi, see you soon.
That lot is an absolute riot. Honestly, I can't remember the last time I laughed so hard. So, you've been eavesdropping on...
Yes, Master Child. They spoke of the Qixing taking the golden hat.
Well. Ningguang and her Qixing cronies. What else would they be hiding in the Golden House? I apologize, but I warned you, didn't I? As the old Liu saying goes, the walls have ears.
This is good. There will be coconut milk from now on. Yes, it's good.
What an odd exchange we've had. Well, I look forward to your patronage in the future as well.
And that sound is the laughter of a man who's found new people to fleece.
ZHONGLI.
Well, as it stands, we... Well, traveler, have you gained anything odd? The questions that to treat you to a meal. Oh, yes, don't worry. I will tonight I shall take you both to an old hole in the wall. Pray.
Hole in the wall? As in a...
Indeed. Let it...
Bro, it's still not done. At 18, what the hell?
In adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize the opportunity while it's there.
Ah, you're here. Third round knockout is not for lightweights, like those taverns in Mondstadt. I ordered some wine-fermented sweet rice balls for you.
If it is to your liking, dear customers, I shall continue.
Hey, there's even a story!
Besides fine wine, the excellent ambiance is the reason why this place is so well loved. But when I say ambiance, I refer to a different sort from the one that...
As you all know, high above the land of Leo lies a pavilion in... What does it mean to... Imagine. Behold, the... They say that when Lady Ningguang ponders important affairs, she retreats to her jade chamber with none but her 3 closest confidants in tow. Why brings she these trusted 3 to sift through sources, dig through documents, looking for information? Piece by piece, facts and figures paint a picture on the walls of the chamber. But well before the wall is filled, Lady Ningguang's mind is made up. Having made her call, she has every last document shredded, and whoosh, she scatters the shavings out her window. Ah, look at them, how they billow in the wind like a sudden swirling blizzard. As the fragments fall, traces of text flicker before the eyes of the merchants of Liyue, like ink stains in white snow. The saying goes, the rarest treasures in the land are the words brought by the paper snow. For the words of the Tianquan have the power to move mountains, and all throughout the land know it. These are but scraps of paper, and yet they guide Lady Ningguang's hand. So merely grasping one or two of them will surely give you
the fragment of wisdom, not to say.
Tianquan Ningguang. Feels like Liyue locals talk about her. The Fatui, huh?
At last I have found you. You who returned from Jueyun Karst.
Ganyu? Kachin.
Who's there?
Wait, I am not with the Millelith, nor am I here to claim your bounty. However, I am an emissary of the Liyue Qixing. My name is Ganyu, secretary at the Yuehai Pavilion, and I have come specifically to meet you. Well, in concrete terms, I am the corporate secretary of the Qixing.
At the moment, I am serving as Lady Ningguang's special emissary.
Ningguang sent you? We were literally just talking about her.
My apologies, you who have returned from Jueyun Karst. I am duty-bound and cannot extend my courtesy to you in full, but I have with me a letter from Lady Ningguang. She extends a formal invitation to you in her capacity. She invites you to her palace in the sky.
An official invitation?
Lady Ningguang said this. Invite him to come here. I wish to meet him. At the Jade Chamber. Together we shall snip every one of these entwining dark threads.
We've received an invitation from the Liyue Qixing. We'll be meeting people that have way more money than Paimon could ever count.
An invitation to visit the Jade Chamber is a rare honor indeed. You'd best be on your way now. But don't forget about the right of parting.
Once you finish the Jade Chamber, we meet in Viva March.
We won't forget.
AR-30. The mission got your parent before you to run like a community heavy and godly. She invited you to the south and it's every day, and the family have come to taking from her where you can see the strange and burn distance. Happy Sauce, welcome to Adventurers Guild. I need some stained masks. One bonus. And more of this. Oh, damn, I need so much. Let me do a wish real quick. Or two, about 2 wishes, I think. Yeah, 2 wishes. There's the first one. What's a 4-star? Beto. Fuck, dude. Fuck, dude. Did I got a constellation or what? Or was it she's new? Yeah, she's new. What do you
If
help
you ever
with?
want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
You ever want to trade tactics? I'm always ready. So, boom, 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 boom. 60. I need one more wish. I need one more. How do I get primos? I need primos. Ah, damn it. Oh, I don't think I can do anything else. No.
What about the pickpockets?
What do I need? For her, I need core lapis on it. Yeah, 5 core lapis. And 3 more of this. I need to be the hypostasis 3 more times and some whopper flowers. And I'll do it later. Oh, goodbye guys. I'm gonna end the stream. I've been streaming for so long.